Hey, how's it going, guys? All right, frosted glass. Get a little bit of this. My last one. I'm gonna have to try and track down some more. My last monster. Reminds me of the old Grover Sesame Street book. There's a monster at the end of the book. Don't let him out. He ties the pages down. He puts up brick walls. He does all that stuff. And at the end of the book, the little old monster was Grover. Yes, of course, Grover was the monster at the end of the book that he didn't want you to see. So, anyway, that's the fun of it. All right. This one's super dry, so it's really good. All right, so how you guys doing? What's been going on? How's your week been going? A lot of stuff going on here. I'll get to a bunch of stuff when a couple people come in, and just a lot of things going on this week that's been interesting. And I got some Domino's, nothing real fancy tonight. Sausage and mushroom and pepperoni and olive. So that's the other one. And I'm drinking the Monster Super Dry. Super dry. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on this week. Walmart. I'm gonna get into it with Walmart, I'm sure. I ordered two separate things on their thing. I ordered a case of flavored water and a case of regular water. Well, I got the case of flavored water about 4 days ago, and it took 4 days to update in the app that they delivered it. It was here, and then it finally updated, and then today I was supposed to get a case of regular water, and the application and the post office marked it as delivered at 11:30 today, and no water. So if I don't get it tomorrow, so, there's a glitch or something in the program, I'm gonna have to get a refund or reorder it or do something. But yeah, they not been doing too good a job with that tracking of the orders. So anyways, yeah, it's kind of annoying when one thing says one thing and another thing says another, and then you look in the app and it, Anyway, I don't know what they do. And it's something about you have to wait 2 days before you can contact them. All right, so this is sausage and mushroom. If you guys saw, I fell classic to the classic blunders of never get involved in a land war in Asia. Only slightly less. Don't pay $12 for a plastic cup at McDonald's. I know it's all the rage right now. I went in there and checked it out. They're getting you to buy their food. They want you to buy a Big Mac or McNuggets. I actually did go the other day and got a McMuffin. Wasn't much better. That was like $10 for Egg McMuffin, hash brown, and a drink. So you're paying a premium for a piece of plastic, basically. And everybody's out to get it, and you don't know until you get into the plastic what one you get. Well, anyway, that was a fun thing down at McDonald's. I mean, marketing geniuses at work. So let's see what else. couple other things that came out. You saw the mystery Twinkie. That one, that's my guess, was red licorice or red ropes or whatever. Kind of like a, yeah, like a cherry kind of thing. And it had like a funky flavor to it. So that's the best I could say was red licorice. Twinkies now, I'm not sure when they're going to release the official announcement of it. I know it was Dude Dad. It was in collab with the Twinkie company, and then the Twinkie itself had no clues. There are clues if you could scan it and go to it. I didn't do that, but it's a Twinkie with white cream filling. No hints, no clues, nothing like that. And the ingredients list doesn't tell you anything either, so. If you want to check out the mystery, go for that. What else? A couple other little things here and there. Throughout the week, still got more going. There are actually a couple new things that I've been seeing coming out. Like I said, I wanted to get the big guns out of the way while it was still relevant. Everybody's posting it. Everybody's gone and tried the thing and got a cup or whatever. So what else? There are a couple other things that I did send away for. Apparently there was one available at my Safeway, and went in there. No one knew about it. No one could find it. No one had it. They hadn't got it out of the back yet. I don't know. That happens sometimes. They actually advertised it on the application. I think you could get it sent to your home. I don't know if Safeway does that. I think they ship it, deliver it to your house. You could get it delivered. Yeah, normally they'll tell you what aisle it's on, but I went in there and they're all like, huh? What? We don't have that out yet. And it's like, okay, well, when and if you get to it, go for it. Websites had it at a premium. Well, anyway. So, what else? I did send away for a bunch of Prime drinks just to have. I think I've done a lot of them already. It's like a bundle type of thing. I've heard they're coming out with the newest flavors. I don't know what to think about this one. The newest flavors are going to be new Oreos and new Coke. And they're going to have mix and mash up of both. They're going to have Coke flavored Oreos and Oreo flavored Coke. So yes. So those of you that like Coca-Cola and you like it in the cookie form, they got Oreos. And those of you that like Oreos in Coca-Cola form, they got that. Those will be coming out later. Coca-Cola and Oreos, nah, I don't know. I don't think so. I put that poll up the other day about what do you like for breakfast beverage, and it was like orange juice and water. And I think I did put soda, and everybody's like, ew, soda for breakfast? Huh? There you go. Some people do have soda. They have Coke, Mountain Dew, 7-Up. They'll mix it 7-Up and orange juice. A lot of people do that. What else? Mimosas, I guess. Alcohol and orange juice, and give you that morning kick. What else? Guess it's a little bit different. Depends on what kind of thing. Some people I know, they'll start from when they go to bed to when they get up. First thing to do, pop open a beer, drinking their beer. What was it? Revenge of the Nerds. He was eating cornflakes, and he's, Julie, pass me a beer. He put the beer in with the cornflakes. Might be good. I don't know. I've had Sour Patch Kids and ginger ale. I don't know if beer and cornflakes would go, or probably not orange juice and cereal wouldn't go. But never know. So what else? Strange combos, I guess. Something to wake you up in the morning. Orange juice and prune juice. Wake you up, get you going. That's definitely different for that. So what else? It's been pretty decent. Not too hot here, thankfully. I think we're kind of hitting the downslide of the summer's almost over. Kids did go back to school, so now I've got to deal with the kid thing. The kids walking around and all the cars parking everywhere, and you can't go down the street between, I think it's like 8 and 9 and like 2 and 3 because they're getting out of school. And kids are dropping off and picking up and all that fun stuff. So yeah, it's best to stay away from all that thing. And then, of course, downtown, people forget after mom picks up or drops off their kid, they got to go to Starbucks, they got to go to the grocery store, they're wherever. Hey, Tater. Hey, Scott. And this one is olive and pepperoni. So, like I said, a little bit of different stuff going on this week. I change everything up. Cars everywhere. More kids, traffic. Just everything's a little different. Still had my run-in with Walmart that I gotta get figured out. I don't know where they're shipping. I'm getting ghost shipments now. So, yeah. Like I said, I don't think the Walmart application's all that great right now. I've had trouble with them before. Amazon's much better. When they have a date, they have a better date. Walmart, I've gotten refunds. They've changed their dates. They've said when it's going to be out. Like I said, the one I got took 4 days to update in the application that it had been delivered. And then now they sent me a case of water. They said it was delivered at 11 o'clock this morning, and there's no water anywhere. And I looked in the bushes. I looked on the side of the house. I looked in the garden bed. Looked behind the pillars. Couldn't find it. Normally they put it right on the porch. Big old case of water. But apparently they marked it as delivered and they never delivered it. So that either means they delivered it somewhere else, or it's still in the truck and they mismarked it or whatever. I don't know. I will revisit that with the people. So get that straightened out. And like I said, there's been a few things that are out. I'm sure you guys saw, from some of the people that just came in, you did see the quest for the plastic cup. I fell victim to the classic blunder. Only slightly less than never get involved in in a land war in Asia. Second of all was, don't pay $12 for a plastic cup at McDonald's. I don't know why they're charging so much for it. I mean, I understand what the cost of a sandwich is. I understand what the cost of everything is. Just don't know why we got to pay what it was like $13 for the combo, fries, Big Mac, and a drink, and then the plastic cup. That was I don't know. I didn't quite get it. But you know, they gotta sell their food, and like I said, limiting it to either Big Mac or McNuggets, genius. They'll sell 1 million of them. Like on Willy Wonka, he'll sell 1 million bars. So, just goes to show you don't have to have any frills, and people go nuts. They turn into big kids. Every time they have put these adult Happy Meals, they've gone nuts. They've sold out. They did it with what those weird adult Happy Meal characters. The Minion meals that they had. Yeah. Well, you have to time it right. You got to get the food. You're talking about 10, 15 bucks a piece. So, yeah, about 50, 60 bucks if you got it all at once. And they're plastic. I wish they were glass. I should dig them out. I have the old Star Trek Burger King glasses from 2008. They're actually glass. They only had 4 of them. It was to commemorate the first Star Trek movie that they came out with, the J.J. Abrams version. They only had 4. Oh, okay, thanks, Michael. Yeah, because they had the Spock, Kirk, Uhura, and Nero, I think is what the one, and that was the villain in that movie. They did that. It was different. I think on that one you could buy a set on your own for, at the time, like $10. Oh, the only 2 I have right now are the Barbie and the Shrek. Because I went and I got, early morning, I went and got a McMuffin meal. But I didn't want to film that because it was like way too early in the morning and my hair was all sticking up, and I just didn't want to do it. I went and got the other one, the Big Mac. If I go again, maybe I'll get another one. I'm not sure. So that's the big thing right now. Everybody's like clamoring to get the one, and everybody hates Shrek, apparently. No, not Shrek. Yes, apparently Shrek. So, like I said, I went in with all the other people and checked it out. So I got a little bit of a pizza tonight. I'm drinking my I am drinking my Monster now. All right, guys. Didn't wear the other shirt, but I wish I would have. This one's actually kind of cool. I sent away for this one. This is a Star Trek Beyond. I think it's a Captain Kirk mission outfit or something like that. Kind of cool. I wish I would have had the other one, but it's actually being washed right now. But The other day I told you guys that I was waiting for something really cool, and I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna show you some cool stuff now. Be prepared because I'm gonna show you one that's semi-cool, and then I'm gonna show you one that's cool. Okay, I sent away for this both at the same time. It's from a place called Saber Pro. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or knew anything about it, but all right. This is one I got. It's called I think it's called the Rebel V3. It is pretty good size. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the whole thing on film, but all right.
Power on. Standard mode.
So that's what that one does, and it's a little bit loud. I still try to figure out how to turn it down.
Standard mode.
So anyways, that's the one on this one. Nothing real fancy on this one. It does have this thing, and then I found out that this is how you do it.
The sun. Power off.
All right, it has pre-program mode, so anyways, this one. This is the basic one. It doesn't have any programmable things or whatever. You can spend, they have different kits, different levels of programmability, different features. Some of them, the blades are better. Now, that was the one. Now this is the cool one. I don't know how many of you people are Star Wars fans or Jedi or I don't know, but this is the one that I had to get. All right, this is the Luke Skywalker. This is, I think, from Jedi. I don't know. See, the one of them had the little square part on there. I think that would kind of get in your way, but this one's pretty good featured. All right.
Power on. Broken ignition low. Unstable.
All right, so you can do, this has all kinds of different stuff you could do. And then it's all about twist.
Volume high.
So this one's kind of cool. There's all kinds of different features you can do. You can make it change color. You can make it do different things. It plays themes. It plays all kinds of different things.
Cybercode. Color change. Color select. Codex of light.
Yeah, so that's all the cool stuff you could do. There's a whole lot more you can do with this one.
The count.
It has pre-programmed modes where it has colors and theme songs and stuff like that.
Unstable. Volume low. Rainbow mute. Volume high. Broken ignition.
Trying to get it
Bounty.
to turn off. The learning curve. All right. Yeah, learning curve on this one. So anyways, you can go to Saver Pro, check those out. You can get them anywhere from about, it's anywhere from about $80 up to, I think some of them are $500-600, depending on the features, depending on the thing. Some of them are dual, some of them are all different stuff. So a lot of stuff to do on there. Go there, check it out. A lot of different places out there. Saber Pro, Neo Sabers, Vader Sabers. There's hundreds of them. So it depends on what you want to do, how you want to do it. Anyways, thought that was kind of cool. Check that out. Lots of fun with it. Once you figure out how to use it, you can change all the different options. It has voices, it has all kinds of stuff. So yeah, check it out. Definitely. You wanna, if you're into that kind of thing. If not, you can just you know, look at them online. You could go with the real cheapo ones, at the plastic ones that just light up. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's the fun stuff for me. I don't know what you guys are into, but definitely a lot of stuff out there to check out. Pretty accurate too for the screen, for the yeah, I had what did I have? I had a couple of the figures. I had the Star Wars cards. I had what else did I have? I had a I think I had one of those blasters. And that was it. The other thing I think we had was Battlestar Galactica. I had the Cylon Raider and I don't think I had the Viper. What else did we have? I had Micronauts. I had Transformers, all those kind of kid things. Yeah, and then they changed it where the missiles would not shoot anymore because kids choked on them or whatever. I remember that. A lot of them, they had to do recall because of the small parts, and people were choking on them, and they were breaking off, and they had to recall them and all that stuff. So it was kind of cool back then. You know, back then kids didn't really know. But yeah, that and the G.I. Joe and the yeah, Star Wars, Star Trek. I did have a lot of Star Trek stuff. I had a little plastic gun that shot the discs. Wasn't really Star Trek, but yeah, I had Micronauts set. I had a I had a couple Transformers. Wish I would have kept Jetfire. That was loose out of the packet, but That was one of those ones that never really appeared in the film, and it was more popular. It was worth a little bit of money because they never really used the character in the show. I had a little bit of G.I. Joe, I think, some of those ones. I had the old G.I. Joe dolls, not the little action figures. But I had the old G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip and the Steve Austin and all those different sets that I had. They would have been collector's item had I kept them. I had Oscar Goldman, the $6 Million Man's boss. What else did I had? I had a couple other ones. Who is the monster? Yeah, it's a monster. Monster Nitro. Yeah. Last monster I don't have anymore. I will have to invest in some more. Yeah, hey, 420, how's it going? And like I said, a lot of cool stuff. But like I said, if I would have kept all the stuff that I had as a little kid, would have been worth money. But you know, you don't always have it. So unfortunately, you know, most kids will not keep stuff on the card. They won't keep them in the box. I have a couple that are still in boxes. I have some Star Trek figures. I have some dolls. I have a Ken and Barbie, Star Trek Ken and Barbie that's still in the box. I have a bunch of other ones. They're okay. Well, like I said, I had a little problem. I still have a little problem with freaking Walmart. I'm gonna have to get on there and smack them around a little bit because they've been liar to me. They told me things and they be liar. Makes me think of the hat. He's on my bitch's back. He's been liar to me. I'm looking for the dead dunghead who stole my bitches. I want my bitches back. Customers at same hotel. Women come back. I'm going to go get Milt. Milt will take care of him. But yeah, Walmart's screwed up right now, and apparently I gotta wait 2 days before I could get a refund. They're a bunch of liars. They said they delivered some water today, and there's nothing. I have no water. I have no case. I have nothing. They said they delivered it in my mailbox at 11 o'clock this morning. Nothing. I don't know how they put a case of water in my mailbox, but anyway, I got to talk to them. And then, like I said, I ordered one the other day. I got it, and 4 days later, they updated it as delivered. So it sat for 4 days before I updated in their system. Now this is the exact opposite. It updated in their system, said it's delivered, and I got nothing. So I'm going to either have to talk to them and say, you know, hey, you either delivered it to the wrong place or you marked it as delivered and you really never delivered it. I want a refund. I don't know. The thing is it just, I got a notice that said this came through the post office, that the post office dropped off mail at 11 o'clock and it was delivered, and there's nothing. And I looked in the front yard, I looked in the side, in the dirt, behind poles, I looked in the front by the garage door. Sometimes they get lazy, they don't put it there. I couldn't find it anywhere, so it's a case of water. It's like, you know, 25 cases of bottles of water. It's not like you could put it anywhere discreetly and hide it. So they've either misdelivered it or they never delivered it and they marked it as delivered. And they're going to show it, they're going to deliver it today. I don't know. Anyways, I got to talk to them about that. Like I said, some of these other things. Walmart's the one I have the issue with. Some of the other ones I really don't have much trouble with, but yeah, Walmart's they've canceled orders. They've said they sent it out. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know that they would want a case of water, but anyway, I'll find out if it said I had to wait 2 days to get a refund. So we'll see how it happens. What else did I get? Like I said, I sent away for some stuff. I did get some of these. I gotta revisit them. I got the Prime Energy drink. I got a couple of those. Just to kind of keep me hydrated. I'm trying to change up stuff. Like I said, I've been trying to do water, flavored water, trying to get away from a lot of the energy drink and stuff like that. Maybe one a day or one every other day. I'm mostly trying to do water, flavored water. I did that Propel, the electrolytes and all that stuff. Trying to change it up a little bit and, you know, to eat a little bit more healthy. What else? I did get a bunch of stuff like that. Trying to get things delivered. Well, it was it was slightly by choice and slightly by order. So I've got to been taking some meds. I've been doing a little bit of stuff. Like I said, I've been trying to drink a lot more water. Been trying to drink a lot more ice, and yeah, I'm trying to do some stuff to got a little bit of meds to help with some of the issues that I'm going through right now. So hopefully that'll get taken care of, and I'll keep going on that. Like I said, when I do eat, well, it got me on a regimen. So like I said, more water, taking meds, taking it easy, getting healthy. You know the drill. They all say the same thing. Standard answer. Lose weight, lower your blood pressure. No, not that. But they'll say lose weight, get more exercise, get healthy. So yeah, a little bit high blood pressure, so I've been taking meds for that. Yeah, losing weight, a bunch of other stuff. Getting things under control. More water. So trying to flush that out of the system. So anyways, changing it up a little bit. I do try to eat healthy, when I'm at home. I rarely go out, maybe once or twice a week for a review. If like I said, I went to McDonald's, I got the Big Mac. And overpriced cup. And that was kind of a joke. Hey, Ziggy. Yeah, it was kind of a joke. They charged you all that for the plastic cup. And fighting with Burger King over their AI system. And also I haven't even tried to go there. I read about people saying the same thing. They said the same thing that I talk about. Popeyes is horrible. Customer service is horrible. That no one knows what's going on there. The food's mediocre. It's okay. But trying to get service there, trying to get them to recognize what they have and what they don't have. Something about they wanted a biggie box. You can't buy a biggie box just going through the drive-thru. You got to pre-order it on the app. And they don't know anything about it. They don't know about it if it's not in the app. So, because that's I guess it's an app only thing. You have to order it. And so when you go to the drive-thru and you order it, and they go, huh? That's not on our system. We don't know anything about it. So you have to go on the app and order it. And actually that happened the other day. Where did I go? Jack in the Box. I went to Jack in the Box and I got they have a thing called a Chimney Chaser Coke, and it's supposed to be for the new chimneys. And it said it's a blend of, especially order it's something about a blend of cherry and Coke, and you use it through the app. I went through the app. I get up to the thing, and the guy's like, "What is this Chaser Coke that you're ordering?" I said, "Well, it's in the app," and I showed him in the app, and he goes, "Well, my manager doesn't know what that is." I said, "Well, you guys got it on your app. I don't know." And I said, "It's basically, it says it's a blend of cherry Coke. There should be a button you guys push to have it dispense it." And the guy's like, "Well, I can't find it." And I'm like, "Well, then it's just cherry Coke." He had no clue. So again, they don't know what's on their menu. You have to tell them. You have to clue them in. A lot of them just they're out to lunch. So yeah, fighting with them at the drive-thru, it does nothing, because every time I've gone to Popeyes, no one has a clue what they have on their menu. No one knows what's going on. No one knows what specials they have, what specials they don't have. Yeah, it's like ridiculous. So very bad customer service. And it's not just me, it's everybody else. I've been reading about people's experiences in town, and they've all got similar issues. So it is it is challenging at times. And the people that basically the people at the drive-thru, they don't really care. They just, "What do you want?" So anyway, yeah, that's all the fun stuff. Nope, they don't. They have no clue what's on the menu. They don't know what the new specials are. They don't know what the new items are. Nobody has a clue. And like I said, I got into the fight with the Burger King and their new AI menu. That's a joke. I've actually tried to use it a couple of times. It's almost like when you talk to the automated phone and you say, "Representative," and they're like, "I heard something, something." Yep. Is that correct? No, it's not correct. Would you like a large? Didn't say a large. The best one was when I ordered I said I'd like a fiery bacon chicken sandwich. And they're like, "Would you like that with bacon?" And I said, "Fiery bacon chicken sandwich. It comes with bacon." And then they said, "I'm sorry, I didn't understand that." And I said, "Yes, bacon." "Okay, I got that. What size would you like?" "Large." "I heard large. Is that correct?" "Yes, it's correct. What else would you like?" You go through the whole thing, and you finally get to the thing, and they tell you the wrong item, and then you get there, and the total's all whacked out. So then they got to do it manually anyways. So anyways, that's the new system for you, and you got to fight with it, and you got to deal with it, and you got to have all the stuff. So welcome to the new world. Between the phone people, between the automated ordering systems, between the applications online, those are a joke. You go around in circles on those, because some of them, it'll say something like, "Didn't get my order," but it's not time to put that in yet. You got to wait 2 days before you could tell them you didn't get your order. They're assuming you got your order and there's something wrong with it. So you got to wait 2 days to tell them you didn't get your order. I don't understand. Yeah, I would too, but it changes minute to minute. and now the prices are out of control. Perfect example was the new collector's item thing, and it didn't let you change your size. That was the weird thing. When I went and I ordered the Egg McMuffin and I wanted a large drink, it wouldn't let me do a large drink. It only let me do a small drink. So I'm like, okay, forget it. Not gonna mess with it. So you have to just do your small size, and eventually, you know, you figure it out. It is a learning curve, and these new apps are pain in the butt. And like you said, you're paying way too much for it. Now, if I would have gone through and ordered that thing through the app and used coupons and discounts, I would have got a lot cheaper. I could have got a Big Mac and a small fries for free, and I could have got a drink for a smaller amount, and I could have used some of my points to get free something else. So yeah, they're definitely charging you more. They're definitely charging all the other stuff. Oh yeah, not only that. What the heck? Oh, what the heck was I? Oh, thanks, Scott. What the hell? I was looking up Safeway. Safeway is a grocery store, and apparently you can do an online thing, and there's a coupon. If you spend $70, you get $40 credit. And then I'm looking at it, and you can put it in there, but then something about you have to put an item, and then you have to have $30 worth of items to be delivered, or else you get charged a fee for under 35. What was the other one? Bag fee. They're charging you for bags. Then they want a tip for the driver. So you have to pay a driver's tip. You have to pay a bag fee. You have to pay if you get under $35, you got to pay a fee for that. And you have to pay taxes and service fees, depending on how much you put in your cart. And so I could understand how you would end up paying $75 and the $40 would be all fees. So yeah, you got to look into the details of all these things, and it's all hidden minimums, charges, taxes. Yeah, I couldn't believe they're charging for bags for delivery. Popeyes is actually doing that. They're charging you, like, I think it's 10 cents for a bag. Yep, Mr. Wonderful. Mr. Wonderful. I'm so glad he was not. He was not one of the people that was picked to be a running mate, thankfully. So, anyways, yeah, I don't want to get into that whole thing, but yes, political stuff aside, there's a whole lot of stuff going on, and that's a disaster. I try to stay away from it, the politics and all the crazy news. I hear all this stuff and I just laugh. Move on, watch something else, go on to another thing. Like I said, fight with Walmart over shipping. Yeah. Well, classic quotes on that. When did she turn black? I don't know. He says some crazy stuff. Yeah, it is right now. Like I said, I am staying out of that whole thing. What did I watch? Get to the good part on Cobra Kai, and they left you hanging. The final season, they got about 5 episodes in, and they're getting ready for the ending. And you got to wait till November. So, to be continued in November. Also started watching Ted. It's a Peacock series. It's basically a TV version of the movie. Teddy and Johnny. Still got the same mouth. And I guess it's like when he was back in high school. And they were into drugs and all the fun stuff on that. Oh yeah, Johnny. I'm a teddy bear. Oh, we gotta go get high. I love that one. Especially I like the first one. There is tax on tips, so I'm telling you, man, there's tax, there's fees, there's services, there's everything out there, and they want you to pay it every time. If somebody wants a tip, how about tax on nips? I don't know. A lot of different things they could do, but I'm not surprised at what they're charging now. Everything has a fee, hidden charges, all that fun stuff. Anyways, yeah. And like I said, I've been trying to order online and they've got hidden charges. What the heck did I get the other day? I'll be doing it soon. It's a snack cake, and it was only place was online. It was on, I think it was on either Walmart or Amazon. I think it was Walmart. I tried to order it, and then it let me order it, and then it said a couple days later, it said, your order is canceled because we don't ship to that area. I'm like, okay. And then some of them were hidden. It was like $9.99 for a box, $19.99 delivery fee. I was like, you guys are high. I'm not paying $20 to deliver a box of banana flavored moon pies. And so yeah, everywhere else it was the same thing. Ridiculous amount of shipping, and then I'm telling you. So anyways, yeah. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's the charge. Like you said, someone put a thing on there about, I think it was Chick-fil-A. The prices here for sandwiches and for shakes, we got like a $2 or $3 upcharge on some of them. I guess some of the other places that don't charge as much, a lot cheaper. But yeah, we're paying a premium, and Southern California even more so. But it is what it is. You got to pay what you got to pay. Either you pay it or you don't. That's it. If you don't pay it, you don't get it. And they know this. What's that from? And you know this, man. Better watch out. Debo's getting free. He's going to come get you. Still love that one. I think I liked 1 and 2. 3 was okay. But every once in a while, you got to go back and watch that one. I heard, what are they doing? Napoleon Dynamite 2. And it's like, what, 15 years later? I couldn't believe it was that long since they've actually done Napoleon Dynamite. But apparently they're doing Napoleon Dynamite 2. He's older. I don't know. Pedro is older, I guess, too. Oh. You're into that one. That was a funny movie. But I can't believe it's been that long. Some of these other movies, man, they've been 30, 40 years, some of them. Vote for Pedro. Gosh. Tater tots. Yeah. Another classic one. I like watching all those old high school movies, Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, a couple other Revenge of the Nerds, all that old stuff. And you just watch it and you laugh. Some of them are still classic to this day. I'll watch them over and over and over again. Still laugh. So yeah, there's not a lot of new stuff out there that I really care about. So not into the new series and all that stuff. And right now we're in limbo. We're in summertime, so there's nothing new. It's all reruns and different stuff. And I'm not all into these cop shows and whatever else they have out there, medical shows, a lot of them. So yeah, just been I don't know. Right when the Brondo started sponsoring, it's what plants crave. And Home Depot, where America goes to get lost. Electrolytes. Yeah, like I said, tune in, tune out. Don't think about it. Laugh, have a good time. Leave your thoughts behind me.
Power off.
Finally. Yeah, all that fun stuff. Got a heck of a delay. I thought I had put it off, but it's kind of cool. You weren't here earlier, 420, when I got some lightsabers, and it was shutting off the lightsaber. So yeah, fun stuff to play with. Yeah, yeah, I got to come up with a new one. I think that we're going past a couple of days. Chicken sandwich. What's your favorite type of chicken sandwich? Do you like the grilled, breaded, which is grilled or breaded or salad or whatever? 99% of them are not. They're all breaded. Not many people are doing grilled, which is healthier, but I think Wendy's does it. Chick-fil-A does grilled, and I think Carl's Jr.'s, and I think Jack in the Box actually has one. But most of them are breaded. They're not fresh anymore. They used to. They used to be grilled. They used to be made to order. Burger King had like, what, 3 different kinds? They had the breaded, the thing, and yeah, so I don't know. It's tough to find the stuff like that. More expensive for them. They'd rather just go to the freezer, get the patty, dunk it in the fryer, and then be done with it. Yep. Plants need electrolytes. And you don't water them with toilet water either. I had to laugh at that one. So yeah, Idiocracy, that was a great one. Couple other classic stuff that I watch every once in a while. Action movies I've been watching that have been on. Ninja movies, 80s movies, Chuck Norris, anything like that. You know, like to watch a good old American flick. Somebody kicking some butt, you know. And what else? Yeah, there's just so much out there right now. Way too expensive to go anywhere. Like I said, I've been trying not to go very much places. Stay home. Use coupons when you can. But they're getting you though. They're reeling you in. Star Trek. More of a Trekkie than a. Like I said, I'm more of a Trekkie than I am Star Wars. I like both, but I don't know. Trek's Trek's more my style, I guess. Everybody's a little different. Some are hardcore Star Wars, some are hardcore Star Trek, some are crossover. Was like Ted. The rocket ship just came down and hit him. Jesus, that's a Star Trek Enterprise. She doesn't know. I don't know. A little more intellectual, a little more thought-provoking. Star Wars is just, blast them. Yeah, they did a lot more problem solving. Star Wars was just, um, shoot 'em up type of things. Some of them were kind of interesting though. Was a Mandalorian? I watched that. Boba Fett. Those were kind of interesting, but I don't like the newer versions of some of these things though. Disney kind of messed it all up. They turned Star Wars into a whole trash pile, dumpster fire. And at least with Star Trek, they, I don't know, they had different stuff. Interesting, pretty cool. The original one, Deep Space Nine, was cool. They had a couple other ones that were here and there, but yeah, every once in a while they had to have like a light-hearted episode, comedy relief type of thing. Oh, big time. Big time. And now I haven't even watched 99% of the new things that have come out. I haven't even watched. I heard there's that new one out there. They said it's horrible and people won't even watch it. They said it was so bad. It's a new series. I can't remember what it is, but people are saying it's terrible. I watched the last couple ones. Those were like kind of lame. Was it Solo and Ashoka? And I watched like 2 of Ashoka and I couldn't get into it. There was a couple other series and stuff that I couldn't get into them. So I kind of left them there. Well, I know it was funny. I knew someone that actually worked at Lucas. He worked at the Skywalker Ranch for security, and he said that the guy had all kinds of cool stuff there. They had the Yoda statue and the Darth Vader and all that stuff, and it was all security there. He had his own security force, and everything was all set up. It was kind of cool. But yeah, that's the one thing about Star Trek. The original one, it was the same every week. The original series, Captain Kirk, my hero. he would go in. He would let's see. The episode would start. He'd go into a planet. He'd go down and contact him. He'd find a woman. He'd get the woman. He'd end up kissing her and doing all this stuff, and then loving her and leaving her, and she'd fall in love with him. And then the guy came down there to find out what's going on, and he'd beat him up, and then they'd leave, and they'd leave the planet all disrupted and messed up, and the guy beat up, and his woman all messed up. See ya. Kirk's gone. Classic, love him and leave him. So yeah, what was I watching? I was watching some old movie. It was like a horror movie. Well, not really horror, but it was oh yeah, everything that moved. Didn't care what color they were. I was watching the one and it had all the women from, a lot of them from Star Trek. And it was Angelique Pettyjohn was one of them. She was the one that something about prison women or something. The women that they were it was called Lost Empire, I believe. and then all the women were fighting each other, and yeah, it was all crazy. And then yeah, you had all that old time old time stuff like that. Mini skirts and go-go boots, and yeah, like I said, I don't know. There's just so much out there. Couldn't get into all of it. I watched some of them. Some of them were okay. Some of them were just like, eh. Like I said, I watched stuff here and there. Just been trying to look for other things. Really? Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, but a lot of cool stuff there. Like I said, I got those just to mess around with. What else? Other thing, you'll see some other stuff coming up if I can get the things edited and out there for you guys. I've been trying to find a bunch of new stuff. Been looking for things. Unfortunately, some of the stuff is not cooperating. Especially Walmart. So Amazon's a little bit better. You order it from them, it shows up. They don't have any problem. So I've been looking for classic candy. I've been looking for new stuff. Actually, I did find the one I had to send away for it because when I went to Safeway, they knew nothing about it. Apparently, it was still in the back, and they didn't know where it was. They hadn't put it out yet. I don't know. Same story. You ask them. I don't know that one. Well, it's in your app. Well, we don't know the app. Yeah, Amazon's usually pretty good. But yeah, I went to Safeway the other day. Apparently, they're advertising the new Funyun flavor. No. The new Funyun flavor, and it's advertised on there. And you go out to the Funyun display, they don't have it. And then you go up there and said, "Where's the new Funyuns?" And they're all like, "Oh, it's not out there. It's probably in the back. We just haven't put it out yet." Well, doesn't do you any good in the back. Set up the display, put it out in front for people to buy. You get a little bit behind on that. Sometimes Walmart's even worse though. That place, I don't go there anymore. There's it's trashed. The displays are a mess. People are there. The parking lot's horrible. They never have anything in stock, so I don't go to Target or Walmart in person anymore. I don't know. But I've been hearing some new things. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard the newest thing for people who love Oreos and people who love Coke. There you go. That's the newest thing going to be coming out. Coke flavored Oreos and Oreo flavored Coke. Yeah. It's actually happening, collab between Oreos and Coke. So they're making Coca-Cola flavored Oreos and Oreo flavored Coca-Cola in a can and a bottle. So go wild. I tried the mint and chip ones. Those were okay. But yeah, apparently the next one is Coke. Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. Ooh. So yes, you can do with what you want. I don't know. If you like Coke, if you like Oreos, if you like the two together, who knows? Trying to think if there was any new flavors coming out. I haven't heard anything much about Mountain Dew flavored. I know there is a new Fanta. Haunted Apple Fanta is the newest one. That's for Beetlejuice, for the movie tie-in. Yeah, why not? Coke flavored Oreos, Oreo flavored Coke. Kill two birds at one stone. Get the both out at the same time. And like I said the other day, I did that one, and that was weird. The s'mores flavored noodles. That was strange. Uh, Sour Patch flavored soda. That one was weird. Didn't really care for all that much for that. What else? There were a couple other things that I've been seeing and hearing and seeing stuff about, but nothing really major. I know I did hear today that they're talking about Taco Bell bringing back stuff from the past. And I've been talking about it all along, so not surprising. They're going to bring back all the old favorites from the past, I guess, in the next couple weeks. I saw the tostada, which what I said. They did the Cheez-It tostada. Why don't they have a regular tostada? Because it disappeared. The empanada, I think one of them is coming back. There were a couple other blasts from the past that they're bringing back. Limited time again. So I just don't, I didn't understand. Those were some of those things that quietly disappeared. And you forgot about them. Like the tostada went off the menu. Yeah. And then what else? So they're going to be having a blast from the past. A couple other places I've been seeing some things that are coming out. Nothing real major. Like I said, the biggest news was the McDonald's plastic cup overpriced. Everybody clamoring to get that. And it's going to be sold out within a few days. Oh, yeah, you could do that. Just get a hard shell. I do that myself anyway. What I've been doing lately, that's why I don't go to Taco Bell so much. What I do is I just make like a taco salad. I get beans, I get beef, lettuce, cheese, sour cream, and then you can put whatever you want on it. You could put it on a tortilla, you could put it on a taco shell, you could put it loose, you don't have to do it, you could put it with chips, you could put it with that, whatever. It's so much easier, and then you know what you're putting in there. You're not putting in mystery powder. You're not putting in powdered cheese, whatever else they have on the other things. And like I said, you could put whatever you want. You know what you're cooking. You know what ground beef you're working with, sour cream and whatnot. It's so much easy to do. Just cook the meat and put it all together yourself. And you don't have to put it in tortillas. You don't have to put it in taco shells. You don't have to put nachos with it. You could just put it on a plate and just sprinkle a little bit on top, crumble a little bit on top, and you're fine. That way you know what goes in it. You're not putting any mystery stuff. Yes and no. Hey, Benjamin. No. Not for a while. But yeah, it's fairly simple. Like I said, eat at home. You know what you're doing. Keep it easy. So yeah. Oh, and I finally, believe it or not, I gave it a chance the other day. I actually got Chinese food from Chinese food from this one place. I gave it a try. It wasn't too bad. So if I do get Chinese again, I think I found a place that's halfway decent. So still on the hunt for a good Chinese food place, but I think I found one. But yeah, like I said, cook at home. You know what you're putting in. You know what you have. You know, Taco Bell's got all this mystery mix. I don't know about you guys, but after I go to Taco Bell, I have to make a run for the border. So yeah, this one is a fairly small place, so gave it a chance. All the other places either closed or went to the one and it was so horrible I couldn't eat it, so I wrote it off the list. And but I'll keep an eye out for other stuff like that. And yeah, trying cooking at home. Like I said, once in a while I make taco salad just to make your own stuff, or just a sandwich or whatever. So yeah, just that way you control what you put in it. You know how much salt and how much other spices and stuff in there, and or if you have allergies or you're allergic to something, you know what goes in it. You don't have to put in what you don't or you don't like. Some people don't like coconut. Some people don't like sesame. Some people don't like. There's a lot of things that a lot of people don't like. Don't cook with it, basically. Well, it's your preference too. What you like, what flavors you like. Some people can't have them because of allergies. You got to work around that. Um, yeah, some of them, I don't know. Some people are a little bit picky, and then all of a sudden I see all these things now at Taco Bell, and they're supposed to be new, but they're just mixed up versions of all the stuff that they have out there. It's the same stuff: meat, cheese, beans, and produce, and either tortillas or shells, and that's it, really. It depends on how they make it, and the different sauces, and they call it new. This time it's was it jalapeno ranch? Yes, we've got jalapeno ranch. And I swear they're in the back in a back room throwing darts at a board, going, "Okay, we're gonna have nacho fries. What are we gonna call it this time? Nacho steak jalapeno. Yeah, there we go." So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, they're mixing it up. They're not being creative. Like I said, Taco Bell needs to start way over again and get into the whole um, authentic, the authentic stuff like that, the real nitty gritty, the different types of meats, the whole different kind of things, not just whatever they're trying to do, Tex Mex or Cali Mex or whatever they're calling it now. But it is what it is. So I've not been doing Taco Bell as much anymore. And I'm not been doing I'm trying to stay away from fast food a little bit. Only doing it for like the reviews and maybe once a week, if that. Trying to eat more healthy, just have like a sandwich or something light. Like the other day I cooked chicken wings. I made chicken wings the other day that basically you just take the chicken wings, you put them on a cookie sheet with um, a rack, and you put them in baking powder, and all the grease goes off, and then you don't get as much grease. It's a little more healthy for you. Gets all crispy. You don't have to deep fry them. You don't have to air fry them. You just bake them in the oven. So I've been trying to go healthy. Nope. Like I said, you really need to go fresh. You need to get fresh ingredients, fruits, vegetables, water. Yeah, light stuff too. Sometimes when it's really hot, you want to do like cool stuff, keep you cool. Keep refreshed water, lots of ice, and yeah, just take it easy, be healthy, do what you can. So that's what I've been trying to do, anyways. And then, like I said, once a week I've been doing pizza, but then this is going to be like what, 3 or 4 days worth of breakfast and lunch or whatever. That's not too bad. And let's see what else. That's about it. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff coming out as soon as I get the videos going. You'll see all that stuff. Just did a whole bunch of classic candies, so I got those catching up. I've actually got a couple things on the way to do, chips and stuff like that. There are some weird flavors that I haven't seen them. Some of them I think I've already done. They've been doing Lay's has a deep dish pizza. I think they have another one, um, chicken and, or was it biscuits and gravy, and there are a couple other flavors. Some of them I think I've tried, some of them I haven't. It was like all those national. Uh, there's a new one. Was it tzatziki? I think was one of them. So I saw that. What else did I see? A bunch of other stuff. I've been seeing the weird flavors. Like I said, I tried that one the other day, garlic butter oyster, which was not very good. Imported stuff like that. Shock factor. I don't know, but I'll keep my eyes out for other stuff out there. I've been hearing bits and pieces. Now that we're getting out of summertime, we're going to get into the fall and all that stuff. That menus are changing. I believe Wendy's is getting rid of their triple berry. They're going to have a new frosty flavor. I forget what it was. And yeah, not too much new. Well, just keep your eyes open. There's always something new coming out eventually. Even if it's, something stupid like a cup. Nah. But again, that's McDonald's marketing for you, so I don't get it. But anyways, that's McDonald's. So hopefully you guys have been having a good time. Hopefully you'll have a good weekend. Not too hot where you're at. It is kind of cooling down. There for a while, it was super duper hot. Hopefully things will continue to cool down. Yeah, it's okay. And like I said, I still got some other things I've been taking care of, and meds and whatnot. Trying to change things up a little bit, and always on the lookout for something new for you guys. If I find anything weird, I'll let you know. I'll post it on Instagram, or put a new poll. I got to come up with a new poll. Trying to figure out what's good. A lot of times what will happen is when I have, no, actually, no. I'm kind of at like a standstill on that. The one company has I think it's like a 60 or 90 day waiting period between testing, and I'm like in the middle of it, so there I don't qualify for any new stuff. So I haven't been doing any testing. The other one, I don't know, I'm on a list and they haven't had anything new. And the other one, I barely get anything. Once in a while, I get some surveys online. What did I get? An Atkins thing for like $5. Doing an online survey thing. But yeah, it's kind of like few and far between, I guess. they kind of put that they put the 90-day, I think it's 60 or 90-day um, waiting period between qualifying. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll work on that. Eventually, I will come up with a new what's for dinner video. Work on that. Yeah, there's some other gross stuff I think that restaurants and stuff I might try eventually, but for the most part, yeah, I'm in, keeping it busy, going through what I've got, trying to keep an eye on the new stuff that's coming out. Yeah, well, easier said than done. But other than that, like I said, just been trying to take it easy. Like I still got a lot of stuff I gotta deal with around here. It's been kind of rough. There's a lot of things that I got to take care of, but doing what I can, trying to keep a positive mental attitude about it, and yeah, just go with the flow and keep everything out for you guys. Trying to put the videos out daily. Like I said, I uh, just passed my anniversary, and I'm still closing on that other milestone, and hopefully within the next couple of months, I think it's possible. When I hit that though, I really have to do something special for all the people out there. Once I hit that goal, it's close. It's very close. I'm thinking I know I'll get it by the end of the year, but I'm thinking in the next couple of months, it's a possibility. So, um, with more and more people tuning in and watching all this stuff, the numbers are adding up. So I don't know what I'll have to do. I do a special thank you video. I'm not really sure what to do, but never would have thought some of that stuff would have been as popular as it is. I know some of them, the numbers are way up there. No, I don't have a website, but like I said, I have my community post. I post on Instagram here and there, but yeah, slowly but surely they're getting there. Like I said, I would have never thought some of those ones. I thought, I'll be lucky if I get 100, and lo and behold, yeah, they just blew up overnight. And some of them I didn't even think would be popular or been blown up. Yeah, like I said, I'm not in any rush. I'm not in any thing to do it. I appreciate you guys that run the links, that take part in all the polls, leave comments, all that stuff. The ones that are in the chat all the time, I really greatly appreciate that. If you sharing it out to the other people out there, that does help with the numbers. It does really help. And like I said, YouTube's always changing their formula, so sometimes you get a little more views than others, and sometimes you don't. That's just the nature of YouTube out there. Some things are popular, some things are not. I don't know. But yeah, the views will get there. And like I said, when all is said and done and all the smoke clears, I'm going to have to come up with something. Yeah, well, like I said, lately, I don't do as much going on to YouTube as I once did. I was in all the chats. Yeah, that's actually a Yoda. He came with, I don't know if you can see it there. There's a blanket, a Yoda blanket. I got it from, where did I get it from? Walmart. It's a little baby Yoda, and it's got the Yoda blanket. So I just kind of mix match of all the background stuff, and like I said, things here and there. Actually, I do have the one. I'll bring him out at Halloween time. It's the Yoda, I don't know, greeter, I guess is what they call it. It's a full-size figure. It's got a pump. He's got a pumpkin, and he stands there and guards the door. Yeah, like I said, I used to be on a lot of people's videos and lives and stuff. There's not as many of the people go live anymore, and I'm not watching as much as I used to throughout the day. A lot of things are working on videos, working on other things, other stuff I got to do, and I don't have the time to watch all the different stuff. I go here and there. There's probably like 2 or 3 people that I watch, here and there, but I can't keep it up. And a lot of people don't go live anymore. They used to be, everybody and his brother went live in the daytime. Now they don't do that so much anymore. A lot of the people, life happens. Life happens, and they don't have the time for anything. So, but that's just the way it is. Not everybody has time to do it. Some people do, some people don't. Some people, take a break from YouTube or social media for a while. Some people don't do it anymore. I know there were a lot of people that used to go live all the time, and you don't see them anymore. They've kind of fallen off the face of the earth. And, that happens. People have families, they have lives, they have other responsibilities, and that's okay. Not everybody has time or the devotion. It really is a lot of work. It is a lot of time to upkeep everything, to keep your status, working on videos. Even if you're doing one a month or one a week, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of stuff to keep everything going. And some of the people that do this all the time, my hat's off to them, because they put in a lot more work than you or I even see. In the background, they're always working on stuff. They're editing. They're looking for new things. A lot more goes into the running of a channel or posting of stuff than you would think. So, yeah, just keep your eyes open and make sure that you do what you can. And I understand you can't get to everybody's videos. You can't watch everybody's stuff. Otherwise, you'd be on there 24/7. So, okay. Yeah, I have to, I don't have any merchandising. Merchandising. I heard you know what, believe it or not, I heard they're working on that. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I heard they're working on a Spaceballs 2. Now, whether that happens, we'll see. I actually watched Mel Brooks put out History of the World Part 2. I think it was on Hulu. It was like multi-part series. It was lame. I didn't even watch the last episode because they made it so politically correct and they had to clean it up and they couldn't do any racial jokes. It was a far cry from the first one. They didn't want to offend anybody, so they had to keep it clean. It was not very good. And it wasn't funny at all. And most of the people that were in the original one are passed, and the people they get in the new one, just it didn't work. Plus, it was what, like 30, 40 years past when they did the other one. Yeah, it was it was not a good thing. They couldn't make any racial jokes. They couldn't do any politically incorrect stuff. They had to watch the words and the language. They had to clean it up, and it's not funny. Just like watching Archie Bunker or watching Sanford and Son or stuff like that from back in the day, if they clean it up, it's not funny anymore. You know, what they got away with back then, that was part of the humor. And I understand they want to be politically correct and they don't want to offend people and they don't want to step on any toes, but yeah, it just was not funny. Well, the other thing is now they're, like I said, they're working on Spaceballs 2, so I don't know if they're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna watch the racial jokes and they don't want to have any other things, and I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Because I've seen Spaceballs on different networks, and depending on the network, some of them leave it in, some of them don't leave it in, and some of them edit silly stuff out. And I mean, I've heard terms worse on all these things, like the famous part in Spaceballs where they're in the desert. And Rick Moranis says, "You heard me, comb the desert." Do you think we're being too literal, sir? What do you mean? Lord is word to comb the desert? We're combing the desert. What about you? What about you two over there? Nothing, sir. What about you two? Nothing yet, sir. How about you two over there? Yo, we ain't found. And depending on your network, we ain't found. They either cut it off, they leave it in, or they bleep it out. And it's not that bad. But yeah, they don't want to offend anybody. They don't want to leave any people because they got the little pick comb. They're combing the desert. The other two are using full-size combs. So yeah, I don't know why they didn't want to use the term and why they left it out, and one person just blanked it out. Depends on the network, but that's part of the humor. Leave this stuff in. Just don't make a big deal about it. But anyways, that's what's fun of it. Go back and watch the stuff, laugh at it, and then just move on. Don't worry about it. It's comedy. It's fun. It's laugh. Haha. But yeah, you get people a little bit too into stuff. It does, but again, people get all upset and they get bent out of shape, and so other than that, like I said, I've been trying to keep an eye on what's out there, keep up with things that are out there. Coming up in the week, if I get the videos going, you'll see a bunch of new stuff, and just some other stuff out there. So, wow, it's been an hour and a half, so I think it's getting close to time to. Oh yeah, I've been watching that. They actually have that on in the daytime. Been watching that a little bit. Yeah, that was a strange show. So let's see, I watched that, and just other stuff out there. So I think that's it for now. Stay tuned for all the new stuff. I will put a new poll up eventually. Yes, Cleveland does rock. Ohio. So I'll put up a new poll. You'll see new videos. You'll see new stuff out there. And I continue to have all the other stuff. Thank you for being part of the polls. Thank you for taking part of the discussions, leaving comments, just being part of the channel in general. Even the ones that are just hanging out in the background and don't leave comments, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the channel and making it as successful as it is. So with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up. and I'll be back next week, and hopefully we'll have a little bit better news. I don't know. I'll get Walmart figured out to smack some people around. And yeah, get ready for you guys for next week. So everybody have a great weekend, a great evening. Take it easy. Find something good to do. And like I said, stay safe. There's so much crazy stuff out there. I have been reading things, people getting into fights, people getting into road rage incidences. There's things that have been going on around here. Just be careful out there. It's getting crazy out there. People don't know what they're doing. So it's best to stay home and stay safe. My opinion, anyway. So yeah, take it easy. Have a good week. And stay cool, I guess, if it's hot where you're at. I don't know. It's been kind of mild here. So anyways, I think that's it for me. My voice is going, and it's time to call it a night. So thanks for tuning in this week, and I will catch you next week, and we'll figure some more stuff out. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. I will see you on the next live. Meanwhile, you've got all the other fun stuff to check out. Okay, guys, have a good one. I will see you soon.